Tell me, have you heard of Luminar 3 from Skylum? This software will change your workflow. I know it has for me. Disclaimer for YouTube, this is an affiliated link. If you download the software, even the trial software, please use the promo code McIntyreGary. I get a kickback from that, and then if you go on to download the full software, use the same promo code, you will get money off and I will get another kickback. You won't be disappointed with this software. It will change the way you edit photographs. The reason I'm doing this today is to show you software that I purchased back in December. It has really sped up my workflow. I've been using Photoshop for, I hate to mention how many years now, and I love Photoshop. It does everything I need to do, but my workflow was beginning to slow down, and I downloaded a software from Skylum, which is Luminar 3. Since using it and getting a feel for it and how it works, and I'm still working my way through it just now, it's sped up my workflow tremendously. Even work for clients, I'm able to get the work out a lot quicker. It does everything that I need it to do. I use it as a plugin. It also works as a standalone software. I use it as a plugin via Photoshop because I do a lot of composite work, and I use it to tweak my images, to blend my images, to get the image to the realization that I saw when I was creating the image, and for me it has worked tremendously. Feel free to try the software. I can highly recommend it, especially people that are finding it a wee bit difficult with Photoshop. This, as I say, works as a standalone application for images. It can even save the unsavable image. As for your final images for clients, it will give you a stunning effect, same as Photoshop will. This for me is speeding up my workflow, and I'm getting images. I'm able to shoot now knowing how I can edit this as I'm taking the shot. I went up to Glencoe at the weekend and shot images specifically for this video. Not brilliant images in any way at all, but I knew when I was shooting them how I could change them in post using Skylum software. Show you the edit, see what you think. Don't rate the image because I wouldn't even use it in my portfolio. After the demo, I'll post up a few other images that I've edited using Luminar 3, including portraits. I'll be doing a few more tutorials using this, because what I'm showing you today doesn't even scratch the surface with it. Hope you enjoy the video. Right, where we're going to start is, you'll see I've got two layers here. This came in from the Camera Raw editor in Photoshop. As I said, I use this through my plugin workflow. I've now copied the layer up and I've named it Luminar 3 so that you can see the difference. I'm now going to go to Filter, Skylum Software, Luminar 2018. Okay, I'll keep this as short and sweet as possible just to show you. As I said, we're only going to scratch the surface of what Luminar can do here. You'll notice up the top, this top panel, we've got the EXIF data. We have all the filters, and the filters do exactly what they say they do. Remove color cast, dehaze, advanced contrast. We're only going to scratch the surface today, and I'm going to show you my quick workflow for this one image. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in and I'm going to enhance the sky. I'm going to go about there. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the accent artificial intelligence filter, and I'm going to boost everything just so that you can see it there. This is going to be a relatively quick edit just to show you how it works. I'm now going to go down to the hue, saturation and luminance to pull back the blues. I pull them back against snowy scenes mostly because I feel it enhances the scene, so I'm dropping the saturation. I'm going to drop the luminance as well, and just to get to the point where I think it jumps out, you can see there. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm then going to put on a polarizing filter just ever so slightly, and hopefully you'll see the mountain beginning to stand out more and more. It's Etif Beg. And as you can see, the composition of this image is not good at all. I chose this one specifically because of this editing process that I'm about to show you. Next, Luminar 3 has layers. You can merge the layers, merge all visible and work, but the fact that it's got layers means it's non-destructive if you make an edit that you want to get rid of in the layer. You can actually just delete the layer and start again. So I'm going to add a new layer here, and it's add new adjustment layer. If I click add filters, you can see that there is the essential, issue fixers, creative, professional, utility. I'm going to use a simple one right now, which is structure. And the reason I'm showing you this one is, if you notice the ice that's formed over the top here, I want to enhance that without affecting the rest of the sky. And what happens here is, I'm going to close this back down. If you click add filters or go up here and click that, that allows you to see the full image. Also, the good thing about Luminar 3, you don't have to relearn shortcuts. All the shortcuts, as far as I'm aware, are the same as Photoshop, so you're fine with the shortcuts as well. I'm going to show you what it is I mean here. I want that ice to stand out like that. Yes, it's over processed, yes, it's overcooked the sky, but it's just to show you exactly what this software can do when it comes to masking layers. That's too much for me. That's fine here for this image, but it's way too much here. That's way overcooked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to mask. As you can see, it's already there for you. I'm going to click invert. It creates a black mask. I'm then going to take the brush tool, and you'll notice when you choose the brush tool, you get brush, radial mask, gradient mask, or luminosity. I'm just going to show you the brush tool today, just a very simple quick edit. I'm going to take the brush, paint or erase, size 100, softness 100 and opacity 100. If I just paint on here, you will see the structure that I set within the layer coming through. And that's me, but just to check everything that I've done, I can choose mask, and you can see the areas I've missed down here and down here. I'm not taking it right the way in because I've got a feather on my brush, so I don't want to take it right in. And then click mask. I can also show you before and after with the backslash key, before, after, and I can also show you the mask with the forward slash key. That I'm quite happy with. As I say, before, after, nothing special about the image, it was just to show you what it can do. You then click off of the brush, and if I want to zoom in, I just click in the area and it zooms in. So you can see everything. You'll notice down the bottom, every time you click into an area, it'll come up with image processing. It happens as well, even when you move it. There's nothing wrong with it. Next, I am going to close that down. I'm actually going to drop the blues in the sky again. So I'm going to add hue, saturation and luminance. Still finding my way around here, and I'm going to drop the blues again. Click add filters, lets me see the full screen. Drop the blue back a bit, and then take the luminance back a bit further. Notice it also affects down here. If I don't want it to affect down there, I can actually just choose the brush, and click erase. And you should see that original blue coming back through. It just depends, it's down to your images. I say this is, for me, this is not even portfolio worthy. There's no compositional elements, it was actually the structure that I wanted to show you when I shot this. And we'll just press the backslash key, see the mask, And as I say, I'm using the erase tool. Last but not least, choose another layer. Remember to turn these off if you're using them. Adjustment layer 2, adjustment layer 1, adjustment layer 2, there's nothing on it. Add filter, I am going to just add a vignette. Close that out of the way, bring it down and just add a slight vignette. Just bring it in. And I'm going to stop at that, so hopefully you've seen how quickly this works. Click apply and it will go back into Photoshop. So there we have before, after, before, after. I'll put more images up after this demo. Has it saved the image? No, because it was intentionally shot to show you what Luminar can do. And as I keep stressing, this is only scratching the surface. Luminar also comes with a whole host of other features. As I've mentioned, the EXIF data, the layers. There's also presets. Some of these presets you have to purchase, some come free, you get them via the categories. Different presets in there, Joel Grimes, Max Reeve, various different ones. There's DJI, inspired by DJI. Each one of these presets, when you choose them, changes the panel here, or the filters here. And think of it as a starting point. If I take Camden, do you notice the panels change? Look at the different image again, one click. Again, nothing brilliant. With one click, it's changed the image again. I know that's what presets do, but you also have the option of drawing it back here, the effects of it back here, without affecting the opacity in the layer. This, if you're used to Photoshop, you will understand how this is also very, very helpful. So that's the presets. This is the presets I have currently. I'm going to be getting more, purchasing more, because I'm going to delve further into this software. You may have noticed up beside my EXIF data and my histogram, I'm only editing in 8-bit. That's for the purpose of this video. If this was going out to a client, it would be in 16-bit.